right? You can dress up or dress down. Girls dress up and, yeah, guys dress down. So you come and you have some drinks and you laugh a little bit. Pretty soon, guys, she's got her hand on your leg, right? And you're thinking, oh, yeah, this is going to end good. Wrong. Wrong. You leave the gig and you're driving home and you're laughing and talking about the good jokes. And then there's a few blocks of silence. Now, guys, there's nothing wrong with silence, is there? Is there? No, you guys all like silence. About block 8, she starts in on you. Now, there are 2 types of girls on dates. Nice girls and mean girls. And at the end of the date, they're both going to say the same thing to you, but the nice girls try to make it a little easier to swallow. And this is how they start. They go, honey. Do you hear that? How the voice went up there at the end? Honey. All right, I just want to do a little sidebar here for a minute. Have you guys noticed how so much of our terms of endearment have to do with food? Like honey. It's a lovely thing to eat on warm buns, isn't it? Or what about sugar? My favorite food. Sweetheart. My favorite Valentine's candy. Now down in the South, they have some other names. Peaches. Hey, Peaches, can you come in here? If you think about it, whether you're a guy or a girl, Peaches kind of works. But then there's another one they use. Dumpling. Hey, Dumpling, can you open this jar of pickles for me? Have you guys ever seen a dumpling? Honestly, it's a lumpy, doughy mass. And that's what you call someone you love? All right. Now, I may somewhat resemble a dumpling, but don't you ever call me Peaches will do just fine. Okay, back to the date. So she's sitting there and she says, honey, and her voice goes up like that. I know this because I'm the nice type. And you think she's going to ask you a question, but believe me, she is not going to ask you any question. And then she says, you know, I noticed how you might have had maybe 6 or 7 of those really strong beers. Okay, guys, this is total bullshit. And pardon my Portuguese. She knows exactly to the last drop how much you had to drink. Now, the mean girl, she just says it straight out. She's like, dude, what is your problem? You had 8 of those stout Guinnesses. Okay, now, man, when someone comes at you like that, you have to stand up and answer them, right? Wrong. Man, you need to understand this. Women come hardwired from the womb to beat any man in a war of words. So, when you say, well, darling, Peaches, you had 2 margaritas, oh, buddy, you just gave us a rocket boost, and we're on our high horse then, and it's on. And nobody's getting lucky tonight. But the truth is, guys, we don't really care how much you had to drink. Unless we still have unresolved issues with our alcoholic fathers, which is probably half of us in the room. As long as you give us the car keys when you're hammered, we really don't care. The reason we tore into you is because we're so mad at you for all the other stupid stuff you did. Like, for instance, when the server came over and she leaned over and gave you that cleavage shot, which, hello, was for a big tip. And you kind of nudged us and said, hey, nice jugs. Really? Nice jugs? Okay, you know what that would be like? You know what that'd be like? Okay, you and me, honey, we're standing in the line at Walmart. Okay? And the guy in front of us gets ready to pay, and he opens his wallet. Oh my gosh, there's a bunch of credit cards. A lot of them are gold. And a whole bunch of 10s and 20s, and maybe even some 1s. And I grab your arm and I go, oh, honey, look at that man's money. Look at his cards. Oh, I want to touch his bill. Yeah. Yeah, how would you like that? Not very much so. So that lady bending over you and showing that shot to you, we don't care about her, and because we want to be the only great pair of jugs in your life. And speaking of a pair, let's talk about testosterone for a moment, shall we? That's another reason we're mad at you. Testosterone. Not testosterone, the hormone. Testosterone, the excuse. For all that crazy stuff you want to do, like drinking out of the milk carton. Driving recklessly in the church parking lot. And how about how you have to have everything bigger than the next guy? Bigger flat screen TV. See where I'm going with this? I know you do. Bigger house, bigger SUV, bigger tools. And you're always wanting to light things on fire. Okay, well, let's just stop there. I have to admit that I get the thing about wanting to light stuff on fire. That's right. How many pyromaniacs do I have in the house? You know you're a pyromaniac when someone flicks their bic and you say, oh, baby, I got to have some of that. And you know what the difference between a pyromaniac and an arsonist is? We pyromaniacs like to burn things up, where an arsonist likes to burn them down. Now, I just like a normal little fire, some twigs, a little newspaper, maybe a pine cone. But if I really want to burn something special and make it count, I go get one of those irritating Twilight books. And I burn one of those. Have you guys read those books? They're insanity. Bram Stoker is not just turning over in his grave, he is writhing. No self-respecting vampire would ever like those books. If you read them, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, I don't mind that 12 and 13-year-old girls like these books where vampires actually sparkle in the sun instead of burning to dust like they're supposed to. My problem is that grown adult women love them and read them. Now, really, this is just going too far. Those women are crazy. And I know, men, you will say, when I say that, honey, all women are crazy. And of course, we women are saying, oh yeah, all men are crazy. So, to wrap it up here, back to the man and woman thing. The truth is, men are never going to be just really, really hairy girls. They're men. And women are never going to be just really pretty men. We're women. We're different. So, girls, let's give them a break on the testosterone stuff. And guys, come on, be a little more sensitive about some stuff. And for all the rest of you who are pyromaniacs, I got right here in my possession a brand new copy of New Moon! So let's get out in the street and burn this baby up! Wow!
That was fantastic. Did you actually do that in stand-up night?
I actually did.
Wow.
I actually
That's